We're here in Omak today with the Brayahs Jazz Band from Pioneer Middle School, and they're going to play a couple songs here in this massive auditorium. They've come a long way since the last time we saw them played in Leavenworth in last spring. Was it spring? No, it was winter, right? More cowbell. Dun, 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 dun. You can never have enough cowbell. What's this two songs they're playing? Bugle Boy and the Journey song, More Than a Feeling. Any way you want it, like it. Any way you want it or like it. Any way you want it. You're silly. You're silly. Their teacher is Mrs. Luber, and she is a really good teacher. Brea has grown really close to her and actually considers her a friend. She has brought Brea's music talent a long ways. Of course you could legally post it. Anytime you're in public, you have no expectation of privacy. We're in public. They're on a stage. It's not like I'm taking pictures of them in the bathroom. Gross. All right, they're gonna warm up a little bit. But you guys, you're gonna like this. They're actually pretty good for 7th graders.
Our next group is the Pioneer Jazz Band from Pioneer Middle School in Wenatchee under the direction of Aaron
Luber.
Today they will be playing Any Way You Want It, arranged by Paul Murtha, and Boogie Woogie Bugle Boy, arranged by Mike
Bugle Boy.
Thanks again to our clinicians for the day, Mr. Dave Kaiser and Mr. Greg Yazinski. Let's welcome them to our stage.
Woo! Get it, Pioneer, get it! All right, here we go. Any minute. Gonna get copyrighted. I don't care. Copyright me. YouTube sucks. It's way back here. job.
That was fun. All right, next we're playing Boogie Woogie Bugle Boy, and we're going to let the trumpets and tam start the song off. One, two, one, two.
Yeah, that sounds good. Say that again.
I missed the first song on the recording, so you want to make sure Aaron gets that.
Okay.
Okay, I got the second.
All right. Thank you.
Just about on time.
Nice job. It sounded great. Congratulations.
Congratulations. That's cool.
I'm Greg Yazinitsky. I'm a composer and a saxophonist. I taught at Washington State University for a long time. I retired in last May after 40 years on the faculty. Really fun to hear you guys play. Nice program. Those tunes. There's a lot of cool stuff going on. Okay, so there's a few things. One thing is that the tempo is not always steady. A lot of times it feels like that the tempo is coming down, it's slowing down. So, let me ask you a question. Whose responsibility is it to keep the tempo steady?
Bass. Drum.
Everybody's looking away like they don't want to look at me. Anybody have an answer? Yes. Drums. That is true. It's the drum. But that's not the only answer. Yes. And bass. That's true. Drums and bass. They got to keep the tempo. Anybody else? Any ideas?
I have a feeling he's going to say the trumpets.
Nobody wants to say anything. It's actually your responsibility. Look in the mirror. It's up to you. You know, you're a very good drummer, good bass player. Rhythm section sounds good.
Good job, Brad.
They can play they can be perfectly steady. If you all look how many of you there are and how many of them there are. If you decide you're not going to play in tempo, there's nothing they can do about it. Right? So everybody's got to play in tempo. So one of the things that can help with that is if you practice with a metronome, everybody should have a metronome, everybody should have a tuner. Those two things would help, I think, a lot. But it's just to be aware of that, and that sometimes it slows down if it gets softer, or it speeds up when it gets louder, that kind of thing. But you just want to stay right in the pocket. Or sometimes we all rely on the bass, playing the bass figure. If there's a measure where the bass lays out, or there's a break or something, that's when things can go too. So we want to be careful about that. Even on the first tune, the kind of rock tune, it did feel like it was slowing down. And I like the groove that you were playing, the bass drum and the snare and all that stuff. It's cool, but you were slowing down a little bit, so you have to be careful about that. You practice playing grooves with a metronome? You should. That would help. You know what else they tell me? That a lot of the famous drummers that I've talked to, they say they like to play along with records.
Yeah.
Or, with streaming or CDs or whatever. Like that's a pretty famous song. Of course, the arrangement would be different. You could play along with that song, and see if you could stay right with the drummer and see if what you play, if you could steal some ideas from the drummer. In fact, I'll talk about listening just a little bit here. So I don't want to put anybody on the spot, but if I was to look at you and say, who are your favorite saxophone players? Do you have favorite saxophone players? You should. Each of you should have like 5 to 10 favorite saxophone players that you listen to, that you like and admire. Same thing with the trumpets. If I said, who are your favorite trumpet players, you should be able to tell me who you like. But it's not just you. If I ask that almost every band all day, most of the time, the people I ask don't have any answers. Because we like to play, but we don't listen enough. So, especially if you want to listen to the kind of music that you're playing. So, you want to listen to big band music, you want to listen to jazz, and then that you'll get style and phrasing ideas and all that stuff. There's a million recordings of this Boogie Woogie Bugle Boy. I'm not sure if there are a lot of recordings of this particular arrangement, but it's been done so many times by so many people that you should listen to, say, 10 different versions of that online, like on YouTube and Spotify. It'll give you some ideas about how to phrase things and stuff. Can I hear the trumpets? You guys were great on the opening. That was cool. You don't have to come out here, but can you guys play that for me? And you counted off yourselves, right? You just do it. Is that right? When you were out here, she counted off. Okay. It's about here. 2, 3, 4. Is that good? A 1, 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. See, it's good, nicely in tune, nice big sound from the trumpets, lots of conviction. But by the third bar, you're not together because the tempo started to go. So, and one way that you could change that, of course, is if your director conducts through it, but that's not the way. you guys want to be able to just keep that tempo straight yourselves. So let's try it, and I'll conduct this time. You see if you can stay with me, and then the next time we'll see can you guys do it and just keep. It's almost like, well, the groove has to be going in your head while you're playing, and it needs to actually start even before you start playing. This is, do you guys know about vinyl records? Yeah, of course, vinyl's a lot cooler than CDs. Anyway, but vinyl record, think about this. The music can't start unless the record's already going. It's got to be spinning, and you put the needle down, and it sounds good. If you put the needle down and then you start it, it goes, and sometimes that's what we do as musicians. The groove isn't going in our head. So it's already swinging. It's almost like the groove is already going, and you're just joining. All right, let's try it again. Right there, trumpets. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a little better, it's more together. Now you guys are going to do it without me, and you're going to just have that groove going in your head. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's a lot better. That's good, don't you guys think?
Yeah.
All right, let's take it, I think I got 2 minutes or something. Let's take it right at 8. Pickups to 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and then you're in. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. This is for everybody, by the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. You won't put it right. That's right before 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Let's try it again. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. But it's better now. So you want to practice with the tuner as well and listen and adjust. A lot of times when you had unison melodies, not just saxophones, brass, everybody, there would be little intonation problems. So you want to be careful about that. You guys sound like you're a little tight too. I don't want to get into this too much, but it sounds like that you're kind of clamping on the mouthpiece so much that you're constricting the airflow a little bit. If you loosen up, you'll get more projection. If you were to push the mouthpiece in slightly, you'll loosen up more. Okay, so brass, you have some figures after this, I think, right? Bop, 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 bop. Can you? Yeah, let's hear just the brass at 8. Okay. By the way, I love the euphoniums. This is cool. And the cellos, come on. Jazz cello. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Playing all those notes kind of bop, 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 bop. I think they need to be short. Bop, 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 bop. Sing that with me. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Bop, 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 bop. Now play it that way. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, don't rush that up beat. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's better. There's some disagreement. I don't think those notes are exactly right. So you need to double check what notes you have.
Jeez, rush
Make
with
sure
these.
we're playing the right ones. Let's play the. Can you guys
Wish
play
I
right
had
there?
more time with this guy.
Bass and drums. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Good, good. I like your drumming. Can you play little accents on tune 4 there? Ding, 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 ding. 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. The bass note's a little longer. Go. You sound really good though, really solid.
Nice.
So, which is what you needed as a player. So, a little more like that. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Good, and we still need that attack. So we want to hear the. So you really got to pull on strings so we get like a little accent on the beginning of the note. One more time. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. That's it. Okay, it'll swing more if you do that. I think you're playing the bass drum on 1 and 3. Are you? I think. Yeah.
You're
I would
okay.
say don't do that. Either play the bass drum on every beat or don't play it at all in swing style. But you can talk to a drummer about that. They'll tell you what to do. But when you play on 1 and 3, it makes the music sound like it's in tune instead of in full. And a lot of drummers do it. But my recommendation is don't play on every beat real soft on the bass drum. Don't play the bass drum at all except for kids. But nice job from the band. How about a big hand for these guys?
Well, that's it. That's what we came to Omak for. Good job, guys.